अदरवाइज कोई चांस ही नहीं है।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very...
It's Nedved! It's a quick ball upfield. Short changes him with that pass. Luis Suarez! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Messi. And he can thump it away. Alonso. Oh, good read. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Batistuta. Now, who's going to be first to this? Real chance! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's hoisted clear. Tries to pass it through. And he cuts out the supply. Hakimi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gerrard! And no, just off target. Germany are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Played into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gerrard, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Now it's Batistuta. Now he's got space here. Yamal wants to run onto this. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Germany certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's made its way to him. Always goals. And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Belletti. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Now it's Batistuta. Now there's a fine ball. He's going for goal! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he's there to retrieve it. Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chiellini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gerrard. And Kvaratskhelia. And that's been slipped through. Now he's run. Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Germany may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Nedved. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! And he hits the net. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Luis Suarez! Oh, good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Now here's the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, just a keeper now! And this is Xavi Alonso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice looking ball. Koeman calmly anticipates. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pele. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there's the clearance. He's found a way through. Eto'o. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, shooting chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Zanetti. It's played through for him. Look at the space here. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. That'll be a throw-in. He has found the way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ibrahimovic. Irwin gets it away. Alonso! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. And they've got rid. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So the action resumes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! Eto'o is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. He is through here! He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Del Piero is behind this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Del Piero! And it's been hooked away. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Eto! And he nearly went all the way.
Eto clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Chiellini makes the interception. Ball is over the line. Tries one from range. Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Koeman is there, and he can pick it up. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Haaland. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Great vision. Koeman kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Moved on forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Batistuta. And here's Vieri. Plays a sharp little ball. Chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is all...
And there